Welcome back to the Highlighted Podcast, everyone. It's me, Sully, Sam. I don't know the last time all three of us have been on a show. I feel like it's just a rare occasion now, but
we're very busy.
I know. With no disrespect, it's just that time of the year.
I don't know. I felt a lot of disrespect in that statement.
No. How
what are you eating, by the way?
I got a Kirkland Softon chewy granola bar.
Kirkland.
Is that it?
Quaker?
Kirkland, like the Costco brand.
Yeah.
It's unreal. I mean, Kirkland is, when it comes to golf balls, granola bars.
They do everything.
They even got some American vodka that is like $9 and you get...
You don't drink it, though. You're not old enough.
No. I'm just saying I've seen other 21-year-olds drink it. So...
He watches them.
Mm-hmm. You can't beat it. But, we got a hot take show for you today.
Take show!
We kind of went away from the Takeaway Tuesday. We kind of said we were, though, around the halfway point, just because
we'll bring it back.
Competitive. I mean, it's just like, what takeaways this week did we not have from last week? It's like, the NFL is unpredictable. We've had that for 3 years now. So, we're going to do all sports. It can range in the NFL. I guess it could be a takeaway if that's your hot take. It could go NBA hot takes, whatever other sports are on, NHL hot takes. It could be anything we want. So we'll dive right into it. I'll go first. I'll say this. The Sean Taylor Memorial, which you guys all probably saw, is not as bad as other people are saying. And here, let me explain why. Because everyone was like, it's going to be a statue, which it never was announced it was going to be a statue. It always was going to be a memorial, which obviously it should have been a statue because of what Sean Taylor's done for this organization. But I don't know why everyone thought it was going to be a statue.
Well, you just said it should have been a statue. So why wouldn't people think that it was going to be a statue?
Because they never said it was. They just said we're going to... Okay.
But you just said it should have been. So people would think that it's going to be.
I thought it should have been, but I never was expecting it to be a statue because they would have promoted it a lot more. There would have been some huge thing going on outside of FedEx Field for the last couple of days. You know how long it takes to put a fucking statue?
Depends who's making your statue. I've
you don't just build that shit in like a day. I mean, we're not...
You fucking build it somewhere else and bring it there, dude.
Bro, someone could have made that memorial in one day. It was literally fucking COVID.
No, that shit was embarrassing. Is your hot take defending this shit? That shit sucked, dude.
Okay, it was bad. Yes, I understand. The guy had half an arm. He had no legs. It was a piece of shit. But I am defending how everyone was like, it's going to be a statue, and it was never announced it was going to be a statue.
I mean, dude, it's negative news about the Commanders. People are going to think it's hilarious and dumb.
I get it. I'm just saying. Defending it a little bit. Because everyone likes to fucking complain nowadays. That's another one of my hot takes, okay? Sports fans fucking suck, all right? Like, we are currently on a 5-game win streak. We're 7-5. All the NFC East teams are in the playoffs, and everyone's like, fucking Taylor Heineke's a piece of shit. Like, go to fucking bed. I just
Who's saying that? Taylor Heineke's the man.
But Kurt, I want to bring this up to you. My hot take is that if the Commanders were at a negative record, you would not be defending this. You absolutely would be pissed off.
I think that's true.
About this.
I think that's really true, actually. I think that's one of the most true things you've said.
Thank you.
Welcome.
No.
You're just shaking your head no.
Kurt, that shit was so bad.
It was bad.
Terrible.
But
you could hear the silence in that place.
You were outraged last year at the Sean Taylor jersey retirement.
That was completely different. You don't announce a jersey retirement one week.
Also, I get that.
I'll say this. Everyone else, though, because, again, they're fucking morons that don't know anything in life, was like, this was just announced this week when it's been announced for 6 months. I don't think people use their fucking brains when it comes to this shit.
They definitely don't.
That's different because you don't... The best player we've ever had, or was going to be the best player we've ever had in our franchise, you don't announce a jersey retirement the week it happens. No. Because we were fucking dog shit last year. FedEx Field looks like a fucking piece of shit. Whatever, right? But people will buy tickets if you tell them 6 months in advance, we are retiring Sean Taylor's jersey this day. Mm-hmm. Shit, I would have got my ass up to DC and bought hella tickets. Be like, yeah.
You didn't, though.
Fucking man. No, I didn't. Did not. Anyway, this is kind of different, though, because it was announced. and no one said it was going to be a statue. So I don't think it's fair for you to compare both situations.
Well, a memorial is different than a statue. A memorial.
That's what I'm saying.
No, a memorial can mean anything. A memorial could be like one of those Hall of Fame memorials where you have the jersey hanging up, you have like a game ball, that kind of stuff. When you go to a team's Hall of Fame, it could mean that. It doesn't mean a wireframe made out of coat hangers with.
All right, I'm not saying it looks good. I'm not saying it looks good.
Soccer cleats. He's wearing soccer cleats. They couldn't even get the attention to detail right on this memorial. It's an absolute dog shit, disrespectful memorial.
It is a terrible memorial. It is disrespectful. I am all in agreement.
Yeah, it is a very weird hot take, Kurt. You have a hot take. You're getting upset about the people that are saying it should have been a statue. Like, I don't even know your argument.
But you're also saying it's the worst thing ever, and that it should have been a statue. Yeah. And but then you have to stack this on top of the whole situation of the jersey retirement last year, because we talked about this last year. They only did that jersey retirement that week because that whole thing about Dan Snyder came out that week, and they were trying to cover that up with something.
Dan Snyder
positive.
fucking sucks. He's fucking dog shit.
He's going to be gone soon, within the next 2 years. Congratulations, Kurt. I hope you're excited about that. But your hot take, I'm agreeing with Sully. It makes no sense.
Okay.
It's completely flawed.
Way to start us off. Way to start us off, Ted.
Go. I want to hear yours. I'll rip you apart and fucking make you eat your own dick.
I would if I could, man. What?
Let's go.
I don't really. I want to say something about the Giants. It might not be really be a hot take, but this fucking I think people are jumping on the fact of the idea that the Jets and Giants were playing very bad. The last 2 or 3 weeks, obviously the Jets just won, made a QB change to probably fix their problems. But regardless, the last couple of weeks, the Giants are so fucking injured. It is so stupid. I don't think people realize. Adoree Jackson out. CeeDee Lamb torching the Giants. Absolutely torching them. Xavier McKinney out. Those are our 2 best secondary players we have. They're both out. People are freaking out. We honestly played the Cowboys pretty good. Kind of had a meltdown. We were winning going into half. The Giants, everyone talks about wide receivers, and they obviously always talk about good QBs with bad wide receivers, right? So they'll be like, oh, Lamar, he has no wide receivers, even though he has Mark Andrews, but apparently Mark Andrews is very bad according to James, which is an absurd take, by the way. But no, they always talk about the good wide receivers that have the good quarterbacks that have the bad wide receivers. What about the quarterbacks that obviously this year Daniel Jones has a kind of a different people think of him differently this year than the past 3 years, because he's been okay this year. But regardless, no one really thinks he's that good. But he has the fucking worst wide receivers in the league. Isaiah Hodgins? I don't even know who that is, dude.
Richie James.
Yeah, that guy fucking sucks. And you know what's crazy? My friend bet $1,000 on Isaiah Hodgins over receiving yards, 14.5.
How much was the payout? Was it even odds?
No, it was I think it was minus. That was just his line. It wasn't an alternate line or anything.
Got it.
It was 14.5 yards though.
That's insane.
That's 1-800 gambler stuff right there.
Yeah.
That's really bad. But yeah, no, my take is these people talking about the Giants, about how they're kind of falling apart, whatever. I mean, they're losing a lot in a row. It's bad. But this team is in. Our 2 best secondary defensive players are out, and we literally don't have anyone to catch the ball. It's just Slayton. That's it. And Slayton was a fucking 4th string wide receiver in the first couple of weeks. He got buried on the depth chart.
You know who you could use?
Kenny Galladay.
No.
Tony.
Oh, Kadarius Toney. Yeah, seriously. But now he's injured again, so I guess it wasn't really fake that he gets injured all the time. That guy's just clueless.
Have we heard you talk about Tony getting traded yet on this pod?
Yeah, I don't know if you were here.
I probably wasn't, but
I think it was just me and Kurt.
Are you mad about that still?
I'm not really mad because he clearly didn't want to play for the team. So it's at that point, not mad. I'm just disappointed he never got to play really. But he clearly like didn't want to be there, which sucks. But yeah, no, if he can actually stay on the field, he's going to be the man. I think the Chiefs is kind of like a weird choice for him, but I mean, it's the best QB he'll play with, obviously. But
He got mocked there like a million times in the draft cycles. I don't know what you mean by
I don't know. He's like
it being a weird fit. He's like what Mecole Hardman should be.
Mecole Hardman's like not anything though. Mecole Hardman like should
I'm
be a
saying
deep threat.
should. I'm
Tony's
saying
not like a
should be.
deep threat. Tony's like give him the ball like 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. That's not really Mahomes' game. He's like a good gadget player though, and anyway, they can
Mahomes
use that.
doesn't thrive on deep passing though. He thrives in the intermediate passing.
Yeah,
Josh Allen thrives in deep passing.
Tony's like talking like bad, like behind the line of scrimmage passing. That's his game right there.
Oh, okay. So San Francisco 49ers passing.
Exactly. I think he'd be great on the 49ers.
Oh, okay. I see what
He
you're
needs
saying.
like a very creative. I mean, the Chiefs are good at it, good offense, but he needs like very creative and like gadget type offense. But yeah, no, he's the man. So, well, he's actually kind of sackless, but that's my take on the Giants. Everyone's talking about like the New York Giants are back, the same old Giants, like they're injured, and honestly, they're not really even playing that bad. So they kind of play like shit against the Lions, but I mean, Daniel Jones is literally just throwing to absolutely no one, so I can't really blame him too much. And honestly, he's playing pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. Well, my first hot take is going to be something very. It might not be a hot take, but it's kind of attacking people.
Oh my god!
How rude.
If you do not like a Cinderella team, such as the Kings Beam team,
Kings Beam Team?
do you know what the Beam team is, Sully?
Is this the Sacramento Kings?
Yes.
No, Beam Team. They just shoot threes, or
No, that when they win, they put the beam in the sky, the
I
purple
don't
beam in
know.
the sky.
That's why I fucking hate the NBA.
Well, okay. Well, the Kings are 60 in the NBA right now in the West, and they're
Yeah.
winning. They're actually a good team this year. But like, this is like in general.
Would you know,
with,
Sully?
like
'Cause I
Cinderella
wouldn't.
teams.
I know. I did. I actually did know they were like playing pretty well.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't like a universally like Cinderella team, you are the worst kind of human being, and I don't like you. Just I.
Okay,
you know
what if you're like a team that's not in the playoffs though? Like you're pissed, right?
doesn't give a fuck. Like most of the time, Cinderella teams are teams that aren't in the playoffs for a long time, and then they make a magical run to make it, or they go far into it.
Yeah, I love
Everyone's like getting
Yeah.
behind them.
Yeah, it's the same thing with March Madness. I mean, who doesn't root for the 14 seed that makes
exactly.
it to the Sweet 16?
But there are people out there that are like that antagonize these types of teams. And I just have to say they're the worst kind of people. But you get what I'm saying. They're the worst kind of people. They
I
suck.
know exactly what you mean, man.
They
Yeah.
just are the worst. I hate them, and they just try to be cool and be different.
Are
it's
people like
just-
actively hating on them?
There are people that
Do they not
actively
like
hate
the beam
Cinderella
part?
teams.
What is the beam? Can you explain the beam?
I'm not speaking directly about the Kings. I'm talking literally in any sport.
Speaking of Cinderellas and March Madness, Bryant was the team that Doug was on, right? That's Doug?
No. He was on Oral Roberts, but now he's on Bryant.
Yes.
Okay. Did he get in a huge fight against Syracuse?
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's a pussy.
Why?
Did you see it?
They beat you, so
Did you see what he did?
no, I didn't see it.
You got to watch it.
All right,
He is
let's
a
pull it up.
massive pussy.
Yeah.
He fucking slapped someone that wasn't looking at him and then ran away behind all of his teammates and his coaches as some dude chased him down. To be fair, the dude probably would have killed him in 0.5 seconds. He was like 6'7".
I'm watching. Oh,
But it was
we're bringing
really
it.
bad.
We're bringing it up in the screen. Okay.
Look how bad this is, dude. This is embarrassing.
Let's stop playing very smoothly.
Oh, are you watching it?
Yeah.
On the screen, it's at like one
it's in,
FPS.
like, we're
for
getting like
me.
yeah,
Oh,
one
shit.
frame. But yeah, you get the idea, right? Well, not Sam, but
I mean,
I'll find it.
you have
Kurt, how bad is that?
No, it's pretty bad.
Oh
but
my
the
God.
best part about that
Oh.
video is everyone you have like two people in Bryant who are like running up like just trying to start shit. Yeah, I guess it was bad.
Like, don't get me wrong, I would have ran away from that dude too, but I wouldn't have slapped the dude that wasn't even looking at me.
Yeah.
He like baby tapped him on the side. It wasn't even like a slap.
I mean, dude, come on. Like, what is that?
It wasn't even like a real slap.
He's a pussy. Dog is a pussy.
That was kind of some pussy shit right there.
He fucking ran away. It wasn't even like a fake runaway. Like, he was like pretending to be held back. Like, he was sprinting away.
Is Jim Boeheim still your coach?
I don't know. He killed someone though.
Twitter's a menace. Like when it
I
comes to that.
remember I was in class when that was like announced, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
I mean,
it was kind of crazy.
yeah.
Okay, can I adjust my takeaway or my hot take then really quick?
Yeah,
It's completely different than what it was.
Sure. Start us off with your second
You
take.
love the haters.
No. They
I'm
suck.
the villain.
Who sucks?
You know what I meant. Okay, but I just have to say, if the college football playoff is not the top 4 teams right now, it is a sham.
Alabama's getting in and winning the entire thing.
No.
You're talking about with the AP poll, Samuel?
Yes.
Agree. But here's the thing. If USC loses in the Pac-12 championship to Utah, Ohio State's getting in.
That changes everything, obviously.
Georgia,
Yeah, but you just said it. You just said it at the top.
Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, USC. That's what it should be.
What did you just say, Sully?
Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, USC.
Right. What in the casual ass
That's
shit
what it
is
should be.
that?
All right,
That's what it should be.
Here's the
So
thing
you
about
don't.
here's the thing about Alabama.
Who did I miss?
You missed TCU.
TCU
But-
fucking
All right,
sucks.
all right. Let me. I'm gonna kind of defend you here. Okay, here's the thing. My biggest problem with the college football committee is they don't work on a 12-month cycle. They use like previous biases to make the rankings, which I don't like.
Like
But-
previous years?
Yes, like
Yes.
there's look. Let's pull up some examples. There is no reason right now why Bama should be ahead of Tennessee, in my opinion, because Tennessee beat them.
That's true, but Hendon Hooker's hurt, so you can't really.
Okay,
I understand that.
Well, Clemson should be like 25.
I don't think Tennessee's above Bama if Hendon Hooker doesn't get hurt.
I don't know. They love Alabama, but I will say,
Well, they
to your
do.
point,
They
to your
should. They're
point
the best
too,
team.
as I'm saying, like if you're playing a college football game right now on a neutral site, and you got to say who you think the 4 best teams I'll put up a fight are, Alabama's probably there.
Yeah.
TCU is not in that conversation.
TCU's probably not in that conversation, but that's the reason why we need the expanded playoff is because we don't have to worry about this shit. And
Exactly. You do, but with shittier teams, so it's whatever.
But it's like the difference between 12 and 13 doesn't matter because
I agree.
you're fucking dog shit anyway. The
Yeah,
difference
you're gonna
between
get
4 and 5 is still pretty massive. We saw that in 2014 when Ohio State wanted us the 4 seed. So
yeah,
like there's definitely capability for like the 7 and 8 seeds to win it with that expanded playoff.
I agree.
I do want to say though, like years where this happened, because college football, the playoffs, 99% of the time, a lot of the time, the teams that are in are all undefeated. And then there's one team that gets in that has like 1 loss. If you get to 2 losses, you're out, in my opinion. Like, I'm dead serious. And Alabama has 2 losses. And even though coming into the year and early on the season, when Alabama was kind of looking a little bit rough, I was like, I still think they're going to win the college football playoff and win the championship. I was wrong. And they still might make it. Do I believe in them to beat? They would get in as a 4 seed. Do I believe in them to beat Georgia? No, I don't. And I think where you have, if you're not going to do the expanded playoffs, you have to give some teams that perform well a platform to shine. And I think that TCU and USC have done that in flying colors.
USC is so fucking overrated. I could literally punch a wall.
You want to talk about overrated? Let's talk about Ohio State. Did you
Yeah, they
watch
fucking
that
suck.
second half of that game?
Yeah, they suck. I mean, CJ Stroud's not the dude. He's not. Caleb Williams is winning the Heisman. Good call.
Oh,
you nailed it.
I should have
you
bet
did
it.
nail that. So
You should have. You probably gonna get.
I
Like
wonder
plus
what the line
500
was
odds.
when.
All right. When did you? It was probably what, a month ago when you said it.
It was longer than that, I think.
I think it was right before. I think it was right before. Was it right before or right after the game they lost?
It was right after. It was right after.
Okay.
And that
So I
game
probably could
was
have got odds. Good odds right then because they just lost. Probably his odds got better.
okay. We're gonna figure this out because I want to see how much money you would have made. October 15th. So on October 16th.
Yeah. And USC lost by 1 point. Oh, boo-hoo. They lost by 1 point on the
All right,
road.
the
They
odds.
should have won that game too. It was bullshit.
They should have.
You could have got plus 800 odds.
Wow,
Caleb Williams.
That's
Pretty good.
odds.
It's a nice little payday.
that is nice.
But do you get what I'm getting at here, guys? Like, you can't just have repeat offenders when we know why they shouldn't be there. They're just getting in based off past success.
I
Where
completely
you have
agree.
to give platforms to the teams that have performed well, because this is the problem with college football. No one believes in other teams because the committee keeps showing us the same teams over and over again. Cincinnati was a wild card that got in last year.
But to be fair, look how they did. They were never going to win that game.
Exactly. But
If TCU
it
gets
gave
in
much
and they
more of
get
a
beat by
spotlight to
30,
them.
then
But
it's
for
over,
majority of the common of the casual fan, they don't care about TCU. They don't care about Cincinnati. I want to see TCU succeed. And to your point, like that's how these universities and these college teams make their money, and that's how. I don't know the exact percentages, but only like 9% of college football teams have made the college football playoff out of all the FBS teams, which obviously isn't good. That's short of the percentage. And when you expand it, it's much better. But for someone like Sully, I think he'd rather watch Alabama than TCU.
What does that mean?
I don't think you watch a lot of college football.
Oh my god, I missed a fucking snap.
I want to say this.
I mean, you
though.
call it the Caleb Williams, so I can't talk.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sully is very based with that kind of knowledge, I guess. But let me say this. Do you have the statistics for how often a 4 or a 3 seed beats a 1 or a 2 seed? Because I guarantee you that those stats are heavily favored in the 1 and 2 seeds' favor. And most of the times, those games are absolute blowouts in the 1 or the 2's favor. So why?
True.
So you think you should put TCU in as a 4th seed just to get them recognition? They're going to get blown out.
Well, you got to reward them somehow.
But if you like,
you just
think Alabama's better team.
Not based on this year, though.
But if Alabama plays against Georgia and
they're getting
the
smoked.
1-4,
They're getting.
I don't
smoked.
agree. I just don't agree.
I think
What
they
is
get smoked.
TCU losing by? 150?
Not 150.
Now, I think Alabama would put up a better fight than TCU, but I'm agreeing with you in the sense that you have to do it on a 12-month. That's how the college football playoffs work. But it's a tough spot because Alabama, I think, would put up a better fight than TCU in the college football playoff.
But it's not ranking based on a better fight. It's ranking based on performance.
I agree. I'm agreeing with you. That's why it's a tough spot to be in.
It's not a tough spot. It's just they don't. They're inconsistent.
But the college football playoff does say the 4 best teams in college football are going to be that.
Then why even rank them? Because the rankings just lie to us. If they're going to rank them every week and then they pull the rug out, they're just lying to us every single time.
Not really, because they truly think they're the best. They're the 4 best teams.
They are lying.
And that's why we always see the top end teams get there, even though we're like performing teams. Like TCU, when it started, was a 7 seed, and you still had 1-loss teams like Alabama at the time when they lost, LSU, etc., be ahead of them.
Yeah, then why even rank TCU higher if they don't truly believe that TCU is higher?
What are TCU's best wins this year?
At Texas, at
Not
Kansas,
impressive.
at Texas Tech, at Baylor. Like a lot of their big wins have come on the road.
They're good
And
wins.
going on the road
Was
in college
Quinn
football
playing?
Quinn was playing.
Yes.
He was playing. I will say it's impressive resume to make the college football playoff, especially because winning on the road in college football is the single-handedly most difficult thing to do in the sport.
Okay, Kurt, let me ask you this, because TCU is pretty much a lock to make it. Like,
They just can't lose in the Big 12 championship.
they can't lose next week, and they should be fine.
Yes.
They will make it if
Who
they
playing?
win,
Kansas State.
and they should win that game.
Oh, Kansas State's pretty good. They beat who they win that game? They played. All right, continue. Sorry.
Do you think Alabama is better than Ohio State?
Yeah.
Because I personally think if Alabama and Ohio State played, I'd pick Alabama. But
I pick
they
Alabama
would
over any team.
they would put Ohio State in.
I'd probably pick Ohio or sorry, Alabama.
But
Won't matter though, because they're both not going to be in the conference championships. I think they're both out.
But the committee, let's say if USC loses to Utah, the committee would put Ohio State in,
Correct.
which is flawed. This is what the whole idea, because they're going based, they have one loss compared to Alabama having two. It's like this whole fucked up ranking system where they're valuing certain stuff, but then they're completely disregarding that for other situations because some teachers better. You see, the win-losses matter when it's these top echelon teams that we're so repetitively used to, but when it comes to teams that are showing true success, like TCU and USC, fuck them. Just fuck them.
Well, all right.
Fuck them.
Here's also the thing. So Georgia and Michigan are winning, even though I think Georgia and LSU is going to be a close game. I could see TCU losing. They probably won't, but I could. If TCU and the USC lose, Ohio State and Bama are getting in. And then you have the playoff everyone asks for, which is the four big teams.
And you know what happens? The top two seeds win. That's what's going to happen.
I don't know. I think Bama could go close with Georgia if they were the 4 seed.
I feel like they'd put Bama. I feel like they. Do you think they'd do Bama?
Mm-hmm. They'd have to. If you move them up to 3 and overtake Ohio State, that's fucking stupid because it's still Ohio State is one last loss.
They would
not conference
no. See, you guys are very wrong. They would do Michigan versus Ohio State. They want that for the championship, guaranteed. That'd be the biggest championship ever.
Yeah, it would, but you can't do that.
Oh, they'd make it happen. As we've learned, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay, let me ask you this. If USC is in the Big Ten right now at 11-1 and the Big Ten West,
they're playing against Michigan, you're telling me, in the Big Ten championship?
Yes.
Okay.
And they lose.
They're out. See you later. Bye-bye. You're overrated anyway. Go to fucking bed.
I think they'd lose to Michigan.
I think they would too.
I
think it killed. I would take Michigan minus 14. They would get destroyed.
I would too. I agree. I agree with that. But what I'm getting at is the conference play makes a difference. Now, obviously, next year they're not going to be in the first. They're not going to be first in Big Ten West because Luke Fickell's taking us to first in Big Ten West. That's all I'm saying. But it's this double standard type shit.
Yeah, it's fucking flawed. You solve this a 12-team playoff. That's how you solve it.
12 teams is too much.
No.
The amount of blowouts we would get in a 12 team would be ridiculous. Get it to 6 or 8, it's done.
12.
I think they should do 6, give the top 2 a bye. That's what I think they should do, because usually the top 2 teams are always way better than everyone else.
I kind of disagree with that.
Give me a recent example of a 3 seed that you think was as good as a 1
We have
seed.
a minute left. Can I pull it up? Can I pull them up?
Yes.
All the past.
Yes.
Okay.
Was in recent years? Not really seeing it.
All right, here we go. (2020) Ohio State versus Clemson. That was a great game that everyone thought Ohio State was going to win. Majority of the time, the 1 seed's always going to win. I'm with you there, but the 2-3 matters much more drastically.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, one game.
What I'm telling you, the 2-3 is always relatively close.
Clemson 2019, Clemson 30, Notre Dame 3.
Okay,
Notre Dame always sucks.
That's
Notre
Notre
Dame's
Dame.
always trash.
That's Notre Dame.
It's Notre Dame.
Yeah, the
Fucking
Notre Dame
dog shit.
doesn't
They should
count.
never allow Notre Dame into the playoff.
The Notre Dame doesn't
They
count.
should not have gotten in that year.
Notre Dame doesn't count.
They
But
don't.
I do remember, what year was that? It was okay, I'm kind of backtracking now. 2018, the overtime game with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. 2017. It was
How
2017?
the fuck do you guys remember this?
Georgia.
Sully, we remember this stuff because we
Yes.
actually watched college
Get it-
football.
You got to say it to the viewers.
I had to say it to the viewers because Zoom cut us off. But Kurt, before you brought up 2020, I asked 3 seed versus a 1 seed, not a 3 seed versus a 2 seed. Okay,
Sorry, I'm texting back someone.
you're okay.
Important information, you know.
Let me think. I mean, the one time.
All right, what
I
are you
can think
saying?
of
What?
it
No, I'm all
is
ears now.
Last year is the only time I can think of a 3 seed being better than the 1 seed. But we all know that Georgia was better last year.
Bro, I'm not arguing with you that the 1 seed is always on the top. But you said the 1 and the 2 seeds always dominate. And I said, no, that's not always true. We've seen instances where the 3 seed's better than the 2 seed. 4 seed always fucking sucks. Go from Washington to Cincinnati to maybe even TCU this year, you're going to get blown out. I'm okay with you there. We agree.
That's because they always try to fit in that one team that's like, oh,
Right.
everyone deserves it.
I
That's
agree.
TCU. They're going to get fucking stumped. Put in Alabama. Bang. We're done.
I'm not
Put Notre
disagreeing with
Dame.
you. I
Put
think it's
fucking
I think
Notre
it's a
Dame
flawed
before seed
system.
this year.
It's a flawed system because half the people want the best teams. They want the 4 best teams, which I would argue right now is Georgia, Michigan, Bama. I'd probably throw Bama in there. And then I don't want to say USC. I don't know. Maybe
Just say
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State,
Maybe
I
Ohio
know.
State. Maybe Ohio State. It's not. It's just not USC though. I will go to my grave. Fucking overrated shitter McBobber pants. This fucking team. They're terrible. And if they're the 4 seed, Georgia is going to wipe their shit on their foreheads.
and that's how it works every year.
That's fine. That's fine.
So why not give it to a team that actually put in the work for the season and actually pulled it off?
It's a weird
Because
predicament.
no matter what,
it's
they're
a
going to
weird
get
predicament.
smoked.
Nah, USC wins.
There is once in a blue moon that a 4 seed beats a 1 seed. It's Ohio State.
Yeah, they need
The
me out
1
there.
year.
They need us coaching. We'd lead the 4 seed to the 1 seed.
Oh my god.
I lead the fucking 25th seed to the 1 seed.
Like people argue all this time about all the top teams always stay at the top, and then these other programs try to build up to be top tier programs, and they never do because the committee is so behind the times.
You know what solves this, Sam?
Yeah, I know what you're
Expanded
going to say.
playoff.
I agree. I think they should go to 6 because if you go past 6, it's going to be bad.
8. 8 is my final answer. Can we shake on that?
Can you imagine a
24.
Georgia versus 8 seed game?
Shake on it.
It's
8 seed.
70-0.
I'll give you $20 and a kiss if you agree to this 8 seed.
Is it though?
You're telling me Georgia
right
wouldn't
now-
beat Penn State by freaking
Penn State's
70
playing their
points.
best football, and the best teams always compete. They're going to lose, but
They're gonna lose, but it's college football, man.
You're
It's
telling me
not like-
Michigan against Tennessee isn't going to be the biggest blowout I've
well,
ever seen
they're
in my
without
life.
their
Yeah, if
quarterback.
their starting
well,
quarterback was playing,
You're
then-
saying
Hey,
with 8 teams.
Hendon
I
Hooker,
guarantee
future
you.
Giants quarterback. What do you
I
think about
guarantee
that?
you this right now.
I love it.
If the current college football playoff landscape was 8 teams, Tennessee is not a top 8 team on the AP.
They
poll
shouldn't
right
be.
yeah,
Why
they
should
probably
they
wouldn't
be?
be.
Well, that's the point. They're ranking Tennessee still at number 7 when we know they're not at number
But it doesn't
7.
Yeah, but
matter.
they haven't
because-
done the final rankings
yeah.
yet.
That's true. They haven't. But it doesn't matter.
They
It doesn't
wouldn't
matter.
be in top 8 in the final.
It
And
doesn't
that-
matter.
They wouldn't be picked for the playoffs.
I'm agreeing. But the thing is, why even do these rankings if you're just going to lie
So
on
would
them?
you just do the top 4?
Because they're fucking stupid.
So would you just do the top 4? Be like, here's top
for
4.
the playoffs?
Yeah. Like, if you're the college football committee right now, do you just rank the 4 teams and say, all right, the rest is the AP poll?
No, but I'm saying.
But you're saying they don't matter.
These
So
rankings don't
why
give
even throw them out there?
They don't matter.
So why make them?
Exactly.
I just asked you that. I said, if you're the committee, you just rank the top 4 and you're like, all right, screw the 5 through 25 because it doesn't matter because we suck. That's what they should do. You're telling me that.
No, I'm saying.
Stan, what?
No, the rankings are lying to us.
So what do you want them to do? Change it?
I want them to accurately reflect how they actually feel.
Well, it's flawed. It's flawed. It's like the government. It's flawed. Nothing we can do about it.
You know what? Sure, we're leaving it there. That was probably the best resolution we could have come to, which is fuck the government. There you go. All right.
Anyone else have a hot take?
Who's going next?
I don't have a hot take. What how many years of college does Spencer Rattler have left? Is this the last year?
No, because of the COVID year, he can have 1 more year.
Sully, are you a Spencer Rattler believer?
No, I'm not. I think he
Okay.
sucks.
Good.
But
Why?
if he entered the NFL draft this year, do you think he'd be drafted?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
1000%.
Yes.
You guys smoking crack? Like maybe in like the 6th round, yeah.
You're
No,
on so
he-
much drugs.
he's
He's
been
not.
Fucking sucks.
He was at Sully.
He's had 3 good games this year in
I-
his career?
Sully,
The
last
team fucking
year.
sucks.
Last year, he
They-
was getting number 1 overall pick hype, and I was like, guys,
Yeah.
this dude is ass. And then he played like ass and got replaced by Caleb Williams. I was like, dude, I'm so smart.
Well, I mean, Caleb Williams is number 1 pick next year.
Yeah.
well,
It's not
yeah.
even- yeah.
And
He
then
is.
we'll get to Drake May whenever that.
Drake May sucks.
Two things.
Shut up.
I will say he was
I've
he was
never seen
bad.
him
He was
throw a
bad
pass
this
in my life.
weekend. He was bad. Drake May.
Did you hit your prize picks?
Charlotte Brown. No, I didn't hit my fucking prize picks. Prize picks is a fucking joke. All right, they just bully me into giving them money.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Well, let's check on my prize picks doing right now. Now that we speak.
Rattler has just played way better this year compared to last year. Last year, he might have been the worst first round pick
Not
I've ever
hits.
seen compared. Unreal.
Yeah, no, Drake May's a stud. Rather's a stud. Everyone's a stud. You know who's
I don't know
not a
about
stud, though?
stud.
USC outside of Caleb Williams. I'm serious.
We know. You've said it.
If Caleb Williams is not on that team, they are maybe not even a top 25 team. You can quote me on that. You can put on a fucking
I
sticker.
mean, who's their quarterback? The backup? Whoever the backup is?
Kadon Slovis, who was gonna be their quarterback if he didn't come. They're not.
Isn't
a top
that the guy
25.
Kentucky?
They're like a fringe. I think they're a fringe top 25 team. If
That's Will Levis.
As Will Levis,
if
I'm a fucking
Slovis is
genius.
I think they're a fringe.
Where's
25
Slovis
team.
now?
Pittsburgh.
How's he doing?
No, bad.
Damn.
Yeah, you hate to see it. All right, what else we got?
Just
Anything
wait
else?
till the recruiting class comes in next year.
What do you do?
Oh, I know they're gonna be great, but this year, no. What's up?
If you're like a borderline like NFL, like I might enter the draft, I'm not sure, and you like suck in your final year, like that must suck.
Like Chase Price,
I don't know who that is.
it's our quarterback for App State. It's terrible, but
Is he trying to go to the NFL?
I don't know. He's a 6-year senior who is just, I mean, like, great college quarterback, like, great guy. No disrespect if you're listening, Chase. It's just like, you're not going to the NFL. I hope that motivates him if he's listening. It's like, you know what? I am Kurt, you fucking dipshit. And then he just
Becomes the greatest quarterback of all time.
yeah, and then quote me on that. Yeah, I think you just like gotta go like the PR route and just like try and like make yourself into something. Be like, hey, I was kind of ass right now, but like I was good in college, so like that's good, right? And then see if you can make money off that.
We know a couple of people like that.
You want to throw names out? I don't know who you're
No.
talking about.
I'm good.
Kurt, you got a hot take?
No, not really.
My hot take. What about the World Cup? What do we think about the World Cup so far?
I think the games are good, but like, how good can a Qatar World Cup be?
Cater.
Yeah,
Have
right.
you guys seen the story behind how Qatar got the World Cup?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I've
they
seen
killed
it.
like fucking 1 million, like 200 million people or something. Fucking
Terrible.
not that many.
No,
They
it's
killed an
terrible.
absurd amount of
And they
people.
also bribed the World Cup. Like,
Bro, that shit's $200 billion to make. The
Mhm.
most expensive one all time was like 16 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally had no stadiums in Qatar. They had to build them all, and that's what you're saying. Like everyone.
How far away are the stadiums from each other?
They're pretty close. I think they're all within like a 5-mile radius of one another. It's definitely more. I don't know. I would say like a 15-mile radius. They're all within.
I gotta say though,
I will say when USA hosts, it's gonna be the best fucking thing in the entire world.
When are we hosting?
2026
Wow.
World Cup Finals in MetLife.
Is it actually?
in MetLife?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Kind of sick.
ASC
It kind of sucks.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you make the stadiums in Qatar got to be 3 times cooler than MetLife.
Well,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
they're
know.
new.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
I mean, you're going to USA.
so where
What do you
all
want
the-
it at? SoFi? Is that what you want?
Yeah, it should be at SoFi.
yeah,
They
it's at
don't have.
MetLife.
They don't have enough stadiums.
Where are all the
for that
games being
around.
played?
I can pull that up for you right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, I'm the. I took Sam's job for this. The
Where
research
were
thing.
they-
Jamie,
if
pull
they-
that shit up.
If they played in California, where would they play all
It's
the
way,
games at?
it's way too hot. It's the
That's
summer.
true.
It's like 105 degrees there. I'm not doing that.
Good.
Nah.
In New York, you have like so many options.
All right. So there's the Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. It holds 87,000. The MetLife obviously holds 82,000. That's where it's going to be. AT&T Stadium is where our stadium that's hosting it. Arrowhead
okay.
Stadium.
Oh, so it's just all over the U.S.
Yeah.
Yes, I get. Oh, it is. Oh,
That's
I thought
interesting.
I thought they were regioning it.
No. NRG Stadium in Houston. Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. SoFi. Lincoln Financial. Seattle's Field. Gillette Stadium. Levi's Stadium.
So these
Hard
people
Rock.
are just flying all over.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is a fucking genius plan by the World Cup, spreading it across the country.
Also, I'm just saying, World Cup tickets for residences is not bad at all because the whole thing is they want people representing the country to be at the games. So you guys could get a ticket for like, not even kidding, probably like $30 or $40.
There's no chance.
I-
What's like a random game, like a group stage or whatever?
Yeah, to a group stage game. That's not bad at all, though. 30
No,
or
it's
40
not.
bucks, and you say you go to the World Cup?
It's
That's
not
sick.
bad.
I mean, the USA
I want to
games,
go to the
obviously,
finals.
that's probably going to be a little more expensive. Sorry to break it to you.
How much?
I don't know. Probably
Probably
100.
more.
I could do 30,000.
All right. I think you got a ticket.
I gotta take out a loan, but I could do it. I think USA is gonna win in 2026.
I don't
Could you
think so.
imagine?
Yo, how can we talk about Christian? How bad his corner kicks are, or what?
Terrible. They're terrible.
So bad, dude.
You been watching the game, Sully?
I watched the England one.
What'd you think?
I only was able to watch the second half though, because I was in the city and we were trying to find a place to watch it, and it was a disaster.
I bet.
But honestly, we kind of won the second half.
We were the better team. We were a better
Yeah.
team than England. It's their favorite sport, and it's our sixth favorite, and we're beating them. It's unreal.
My friend was in England. He was in London. He was watching the game at like a bar or whatever.
Is
He was
he
like-
Give me a pub.
a pub?
Yeah.
McLaren's pub.
Yeah, he said everyone was like suicidal.
Oh yeah, did you see that like Barstool video that went around where like they're like
No.
after it's like England fans after the game when they're like just chucking stuff at the wall. Like you'd love to see it. It's not going home to England.
I think my favorite thing I saw this weekend from the World Cup games was that graphic where it was like I forget what the actual like image was, but it was I don't know, it was like Abe Lincoln like holding an M16 or
It's
something.
so
I don't
funny.
fucking know.
It's hilarious.
It was like England versus the US by the numbers, and it was like SEC championships, England 0, like USA like 800, and it was like Queens, England 1. They crossed it out. They put a 0. It's fucking unbelievable.
it's
you
funny.
see the Livy Dunn meme also?
Yeah,
That was like going around on Twitter.
our
That
queen,
shit was
our queen.
hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
funny because like obviously USA's like, I mean, when the World Cup comes, it's just so funny how like just like no one cares about soccer, and you see so many people like
Yeah.
we're gonna fucking beat England. They
Because
get
people
so
just like Twitter. They like clout. They like
I know.
social media
It's
clout.
so funny. Like I've seen the funniest TikToks ever, where it's
Yeah.
like I don't know. I don't know exactly, but it's like they're just clowning on England because they don't give a shit about the result. They just want to say they beat England.
No,
So
we've never lost to them, right?
we have never lost to them.
It's kind of crazy,
including wars too. Like,
yeah,
it's unbelievable. They're our fucking sons, but whatever. All right, that's all I got.
How's Ronaldo playing?
He scored a goal today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Not a penalty, right?
And that was a header. No. Okay, it was a header, but they gave it to the guy who gave it the assist. So he didn't score today. But
How the fuck does that work?
So he sent it into the box. He tried to head it on, but it just skimmed him. So then it went into the back of the net. So
Ronaldo sent it into the box.
No, the other dude.
Oh.
But he distracted the keeper. So everyone's like, yeah, you kind of technically
okay.
goal. But he's playing
Gotcha.
well. Portugal is playing well. They already advanced to the knockout stage. Do you guys think we're gonna beat Iran tomorrow?
Iran.
If you think I'm not picking the US to win a game,
yeah, we're gonna win.
You're delusional.
I don't know. They beat Wales 2-0 though.
They did. I'm getting a little worried.
I can't believe we tied Wales. That was such a botch.
Dude, we literally
penalty kicks are. Dude, soccer's so stupid, man. I don't like the sport.
Yes, you
I
do.
love the World Cup, but penalty kicks are so fucking dumb.
Well, it's stupid because we dominate the whole game in one bad tackle, and it's tied game.
Yeah, and now this guy gets to shoot 1-on-1 with the goalie. The goal's fucking massive.
Yeah,
he gets to shoot from 10 feet away. What the fuck is that?
Did you see the penalty? He guessed right. It was just nothing you could do about that shot. So
yeah,
penalties are like giving at the end of an NBA game, just giving an ISO possession. Just one-on-one.
Oh, it's like a fucking free throw.
It's a free throw. It's
like a free throw to win the game.
Here's
a free throw.
It's like a free throw, but you have Muggsy Bogues trying to block the shot. I think that's a great comparison. He's not going to do it, but maybe every once in a while he'll really bend those knees and get down on it. So
yeah.
I get a giant jump up in the air and
I saw
a hand on it.
Lewandowski botched a penalty kick though against Mexico.
Yeah.
That guy's never scored in the World Cup. Isn't he one of the best soccer players in the world?
Yeah, but he scored in their next game, but they lost. So
are they out?
They're going to be out. Yeah.
Damn.
You hate to see it.
Who was that?
Poland. Fucking Polish.
Is Brazil still the best?
They won today, so they're into the knockout. I think them or Spain are the two best teams, but Spain tied Germany yesterday. So
Germany's pretty good though, right?
Yeah, they are. But Brazil is probably everyone's favorite. All I'm saying is if we advance to the knockout stage, things are getting serious. Because then, if you win that first game, you're in the Elite Eight. Then from there, it's shit. What happened?
If you win that one, then you're in the Final Four.
That's what
and
I'm
if
saying.
you fucking somehow win that one, you get to be into the championship. And then you just gotta win one game, and then you fucking win the entire thing.
How are USA's chances looking? I've really just
whoever we play in the first round of the knockout stages, we're probably gonna lose.
No, I mean getting in the knockout stage.
Oh, we just gotta beat Iran. That's all we have to do.
Really? That's it?
That's all we have to do. Don't matter what everyone else
does.
They
beat the team that we tied 2-0. Wait, but didn't England beat them 6-2 or something?
6-2. Yes.
Yeah. So come on.
World Cup's fluky.
We gotta win this. We gotta win.
I mean,
this.
if we don't, and we can't beat Iran, then we don't.
Then we don't deserve.
Exactly.
What time the game at tomorrow? What time's the game at?
2:00.
That's such a shitty time, dude.
You're telling me I got fucking mandatory class. I saw you like my tweet. I really appreciate it, man.
Dude, that tweet was popping off.
19 likes. I'm like, dude. I mean,
did that hit the algo? Were people liking that you didn't know, or did you knew everyone?
I knew everyone.
Okay, I thought you hit it big or something.
What was I gonna say?
Wait, what does mandatory class even mean? What does that mean?
So, project day in the class, we got to go present. If I'm not there, I get 13 points off my final grade. I can't afford that.
Okay, are people going to be presenting in class though?
Yeah, everyone is.
It's
you walk around and you have to check out other projects and they talk about it.
Oh,
Stupid.
fuck that!
You
can't even. I thought it was going to be a big lecture hall, or everyone's in the front, you could be on your phone.
No, the class 20 people. It's terrible.
Fuck, dude. How long is the class?
Till 3:15.
You can maybe catch the end of the game.
Yeah, and I can catch the end of the game.
Well, we're gonna be up 3-0 anyway, so you're gonna be fine.
I mean, I'll pull it up on my phone or something, and just
sneak some peeks here and there.
Yeah, I mean,
what time is the game in Qatar? What? I don't know.
I think it's a 9-hour difference, so it's 11. Kind of
That's
late.
insane.
But I mean, the games
They're
start.
scheduling them so both countries can watch them. Like
It's 11 at night. It's gonna be in the morning.
No. Well, let me check.
It's not. They don't start the game at 11 p.m. That'd be ass. They'd be playing till 1 a.m.
They're scheduling these games so that both.
Yeah, it's
countries can
1:44
watch
right
them.
now in Qatar. That's 7 hours.
1:44 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that is not 7 hours. That
Sounds like they're just.
That's
it
7
sounds like
hours.
7 hours.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's 8.
5, 6, 7. That's 8. I mean, it defends my case even more.
So the game's gonna be at 10.
No, it's 9.
Oh, got it. No, it's 8. It's 8. I said 9. Okay, it's 8. It's 8.
So the game's gonna be at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
It's kind of late.
It is late.
It sounds like they're just fucking them.
That's my bedtime. Well,
Wait,
they do
that's actually unfair advantage because Iran's like that's like a normal time for them.
USA's been there like for weeks.
Yeah, I think they got used
Nah,
to
it's super fucked up. If we lose, that's why.
it. Yeah.
That's my hot take. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man.
Do you guys think I'm gonna win Survivor?
No,
I fucking hate it, dude. Why not?
I hope, man.
I hope so
If
too.
you don't pick who we told you to pick, you're losing.
I think I'd go Browns.
I don't think I will.
I would fade that, Kurt. Go with the Seahawks.
Gotta fade the public.
Seahawks versus who?
Actually, the Vikings might be a good pick because they can clinch division this week.
Who are the
Yeah.
Vikings playing?
The Jets. So unless you're a big Mike
The
White,
Jets, bro.
Mike
I don't
White
know. The
reliever.
Jets are kind of on a heater right now.
They gotta
Heater versus the
fall
Bears
off somehow,
backup
right?
quarterback.
I mean, to be fair, Kurt, no matter what, the Vikings are going to play a close game. So I could really
What time's the game?
1.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Vikings. Lock it
Yeah.
in.
But if you're picking the Vikings, just keep in mind you are going to be sweating profusely until that clock goes to 0, no matter what.
What about next week? Who do the
I-
Browns
I-
play next week?
I got no idea. I'm not
Why are
even
you
looking
picking
ahead.
the Browns every week, Sully?
They're gonna
Deshaun-
win, man.
You're
They're in
just,
the-
you're just a Browns fan. You're just a Browns fan now?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
bro.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he's got Deshaun Watson as flex.
No, that's true. I got the number 1 fantasy team and I had Deshaun Watson. Come on.
How'd you
Zach's
like that
like-
L last week?
Zach's like, oh yeah, no, it was horrible.
I mean,
Scored like
Sam
60
thinks he's going to
points.
be me this week. It's just it's
I
unreal.
mean, I can still win tonight, so...
You think Pat Fryermuth's get a nice little 18 bomb?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Wait, we're not in tight end premium, right?
Nope.
No.
Never mind.
Still
Bedtime
good.
for
Two
you.
touchdowns. Two touchdowns.
Don't think he'll get that.
Two
We're at six, we
touchdowns.
have 6-point touchdown scoring, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking of quarterback. Never mind. Yeah, 2 tutters. I need Jonathan Taylor to put up 24, and I need Pat Fryermuth to drop 18.
I need
Kurt,
Kenny
I'm
Pickett
sending
and
you
Colts
the album.
defense to get 11 points.
You're not sending me an album.
You're going to make an album.
I'm making the playoffs. That's what I'm doing. The
No, you're
streak
not.
starts
You're-
now.
Wait.
You're 4-7. No, you're
Isn't
not.
5 and
James
6,
gonna
about
get
to be
last
6 and
again?
6.
Well, I'm 8-3, so
You are
suck
7
it.
and 4. So you can suck it. And I'm going to be 1 game behind you. So let's get going. Let's get rumbling. Let's get
You know what's
cooking.
hilarious? I finally have a good week in fantasy, and I play against the guy who has like the most points of the week.
Hey, man. Sorry. I'm
My
just the best.
team.
It's hard to beat the best. I mean, you learned that last year in the championship. Oh, we can make it 2 years in a row if you want.
you and me were the championship last year.
I mean, this
did-
guy fucking
That was
sucks,
bullshit.
Sully. He didn't even make it.
I beat Sully.
My team
last
was
year to get to the
insane last
champion.
year.
Yeah, and you lost
And
to
they
my
fucking
ass
botched it. I put
team.
up like 25 points in the playoffs. It was so bad. It was like one of the worst weeks of all time. My team is pretty good this year, though.
You just lost to me. I don't know
I
how.
know my team
I
did so
put up
bad last
90
week.
and you
Yeah, my
lost.
team did really bad last week. They did good this week, though. I'm replacing Kenny Pickett with Deshaun Watson. Come on. Deshaun, like, he might be rusty, but he's going to have games where he's going to have like 3 touchdowns. That's massive. Kenny Pickett's thrown 3 touchdowns in like,
tonight to Pat Fryermuth.
no, like literally extrapolate Kenny Pickett's career over 2 seasons. He might have like 4 touchdowns. That's it.
Look, I'm just saying tonight, Pat Fryermuth is dropping a big bomb. And I just need everyone to realize how bad my fantasy team is. Like, I have fucking Cortland Sutton. I had Javonte Williams. I had Cam Akers leave the NFL.
bro.
I had Daryl Henderson get cut. I have Elijah Mitchell getting hurt left and right. I had Rashad Bateman getting hurt.
Draft better, Sam.
You know what, Sully? Got the same record as you.
You know what I don't understand?
My waiver wire pickups have been elite, though. I will say that.
Mine. I got a homegrown team.
Brian Robinson, he's my guy right now.
He got shot.
Dog.
You know what I
Pacheco
understand?
on waivers?
I'm not even kidding. Like, how is it legitimately possible to get shot in the leg twice and come back in like 6 weeks? That's
It's not
literally
that hard.
How? You got shot.
I'll show you. Shoot me. In the heart. I'll come back even stronger. You know, I don't understand how, like, about the NFL, like, objectively speaking, like, Mike White just had a better game yesterday than Russell Wilson's had all season in any single game.
Yeah, it's weird.
And quarterbacks like
Carson Wentz has more touchdowns this year than Russell Wilson.
yeah. Like,
It's coaching.
dude, I just don't understand
But it's
how
like,
you could be that bad.
No, we say it's coaching, but like,
It's
he's
also
he's
he's
that bad. He's bad.
Also just been bad. Like,
It just doesn't make any sense.
we all know Hackett is bad, and he can't be he's not a head coach. We
But
know
it's like-
this.
Here's what I don't get. Like, why do you not just fire him right now?
Because they don't have anyone on staff that would replace
Okay.
him and do a better job. Their entire staff is young, they're in those positions for the
Go
first time.
offer
Hire
some-
fucking Eric Decker as your quarterback.
That's what I'm
as your-
saying.
as
That's
your
what I'm
coach.
saying.
Jeff Saturday's the man.
Literally. There are better options out there. I'm a better option. Call me. I'll fly to Denver on the next fucking plane.
They better call Saul.
It's good. It's good. I think
Sean had
would
Saul
be better.
Goodman as lawyer. But
Deshaun should have Saul.
he did.
He'd be in fucking federal prison if he did.
No, he wouldn't.
I haven't seen the rest of the show.
Dude, Saul is goated as a lawyer. You kidding me?
No, he just kind of goaded. He's unconventional though. So far, I don't know.
I mean, Deshaun's
in the first
unconventional,
couple
but
of
he got out
seasons,
of it.
in the first couple of seasons when he goes up, it actually might even be like the second episode, or I meant first couple of episodes, whatever. But he goes up and he has the 3 kids that like murdered, like cut off the guy's head,
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
and
the
like
first
you know,
episode.
like pretending
That's
to
the
fuck
pilot.
him, whatever. Yeah. And he goes up and he's like, you don't know what they did yet. And he's just talking to like the people. And he's like, you know, we all made stupid mistakes when we were 19 years old. And then they play the video and it's like, yeah, we'll fuck his head. No, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. I think
You
that's
like
it though.
you like the Kettlemans?
Yeah. I think the episodes are pretty good, man. Like a lot of people are like season 1 so weak compared to the rest of the show, which it might be, but compared, but I still think it's pretty good.
Sully, who's your favorite character?
It's got to be Mike. It just has to be Mike. Mike's the fucking man.
That's like the guy that does the ticket booth, right? Like the
Yes,
parking?
but you watch
Yeah.
Breaking
Have you
Bad.
seen Breaking Bad?
Well,
Sully?
I know, but like, you know, I don't from Saul, I don't really know, like, I don't know.
He's the fucking man. Have you watched episode 6 yet?
I don't think so. I think I
Called
watched
like
the first 5.
5-0. That is the best episode of season 1. Tell
I
me when
think I
you watch
watched the
that.
first 5.
Sully, is Chuck your favorite?
Chuck.
No, that
What's that?
guy's fucking weird, actually.
Howard is the fucking man.
Howard's
is the head of
Howard's the
the
best.
firm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The head lawyer, yeah.
He's always like, Jimmy,
Yeah.
how's it going? It's so funny. All right, that's all I got.
Chuck's out of his fucking mind. Yeah, I was so absurd. Like, I was so confused on what's going on with that guy. But I don't know. We'll see.
Chuck.
Sully's
Alright.
not a Kim Wexler enjoyer yet.
That's the blonde shake?
The feed haven't came out yet.
You'll
No, they have. They have.
Okay.
You'll understand.
Yeah.
Soon enough, Sully.
Maybe I will.
All right.
Wait, no, you said the feet came out though.
The feed did come out, yeah. That was like episode 4, probably.
Or it's like
Really?
once upon a time in Hollywood.
Yeah. when she was in, they were like, in
Why
the
is this
massage chairs.
why is this ingrained in your brain already?
Oh, I don't know. I fucking just watched it.
He's got a photographic memory. Just took a picture of it.
Sully
Yeah.
has the screenshot I have of all the timestamps.
I was in the snipping tool. All right, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Hope you did enjoy. We love you all. I think that's
do.
it. Yeah, I think we just
Thanks.
love you guys. That's about it. Have a good one. Goodbye.